Hello, I'm out in the chicken condo this afternoon, so please excuse the noises from over there. Girls are chatting away. So I'm in the front half of what were the stables, and we've made into the chicken condo, and in here with me are at the moment are 5 Australorp girls who are not looking very pleased at being shut in this end, but the reason they're here is these. I want to collect some Australorp eggs to put into the incubator, and the 5 have been in here today, and so far we have 1 egg. Now there were 6 in here, and I shut them in, and somehow, like Houdinis, 3 of them managed to get out through a shut door. I still haven't quite worked out how they did it, but anyway, I've barricaded the door some more and brought 2 more of them back in, so there's now 5 in here, and when I get hold of the others at bedtime I'll put them in here as well. So we've got all the Australorp girls at this end, and hopefully I'll be able to collect some eggs from them over the next few days, because very sadly on Friday afternoon Mr. J and I took the decision that Elvis was really too unwell to be left in the condition he was in. He went downhill really rapidly on Friday, from looking a little bit under the weather to just standing and shivering, and then he actually couldn't even stand properly, or if he stood he was falling over. He was in no fit state to stay as he was, and given the speed at which he'd gone downhill, I think any intervention at that point would have been too late. So we made that very difficult decision, and I did the deed, and we are both really sad about it. But that's the thing about homesteading, it's not all fun and games, and sometimes you have to make a decision that you don't like, but it is the right thing for the animal concerned. Now Elvis wasn't a pet, he was very much a working animal. He was one of the livestock, but that doesn't mean we didn't have a very big soft spot for him. He was a true gentleman. He was never aggressive. Mr. J and I have both said we don't think he had an aggressive bone in his body. He was highly protective of his girls, but always understood where he was in the pecking order compared to us. He was just a pleasure to have around. And that would be a chicken expressing herself in the ways that only chickens can. A good squawk and a flap always makes you feel better, apparently. And so to be able to carry on our Australorp flock, we do need to now raise a boy. So that's why the girls are in here, so I can collect their eggs and get them into the incubator. Call me a big softie, but here's a montage of Elvis. Here's Elvis. Now I ought to tell you this. Oh yes, my #1 cockerel. I also have another #1 cockerel called Big White, but we won't tell Elvis that.